bunch of news articles. So it's crazy what's happening right now. Oh, it's a book. This is such a troubling it's it's so frustrating. So I'm reading an article. Pardon me. I'm reading an article about Spotify. So the title of the article is Spotify's playlists have altered the music industry in unexpected ways, from The Economist. And this is a sentence from the opening paragraph. Rather than use it actively as a digital jukebox, many were happy to outsource to Spotify the work of deciding what to hear next. Why? I don't get it. The company hired editors to build playlists and tweaked its platform to nudge passive listeners towards them. Spotify came to see its only competition as silence, according to one insider. I genuinely can't understand why people want to listen to playlists. I can't understand it. Am I just being really sour and negative about them? Like I can't like I would never listen to a playlist unless it was cured by either musicians who I love or or people that I know personally. And it's just like the reason why I wouldn't listen to a playlist is because who who is the person curating these playlists? Like, why should I spend my precious time kind of like listening to this person's playlist when I could literally search for an album and listen to an album myself? And I get it, you know, people. Ah, well, that's just me not respecting what others. But it's the thing is, there's such there's so much joy, and it's like going on an adventure listening to an album. Now here it is. Like, this person spent months making this piece of art, you know, and just there for you to enjoy. You can make a playlist in less than an hour, literally, and you don't even. The thing is, you know, you don't know if this person actually put in the time to make it. That's the thing. I can personally fork up a playlist in less than 5 minutes, and how do I do it? I just randomly just look at songs. I'm like, oh, okay. I listen to a song for like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and then I'm just like, okay, yeah, it sounds good enough. In, boom. I mean, if I were to look at very broadly, the company just saw an opportunity. They saw what its consumers were doing, what its consumers were, yeah, what they liked, and they just provided more outputs, provided more products that would drive in more and more customers. But it fundamentally it changes the direction in the long run. That's the thing. As more people are more accustomed to listening to easy listening songs and less likely to actually find more music, personal music. That's literally what it is. So that's the thing I don't understand about AI either. Personalized music? There is no personalized music. There may be music that is personal, that feels personal to you, more personal to you than others, because it hits you it hits your mind in a specific way that other people, that it just does not for other people, and vice versa. And those people may have their own songs, but I'm honestly scared because I don't think music is gonna be relevant in the next 10 years. Because who's gonna listen to music? Most people that listen to music are in their tens and twenties, not 30s, not 40s, tens and twenties. And if the majority of the people that listen to music in 10 years are the people that grew up with this, it's gonna be very. I can't say for certain how it's gonna be, but I don't. I think it's a very grim outlook. Now I want people, you know, if and here's the thing: if they enjoy it, then who am I to kind of say like, oh, you shouldn't do that? You know, it's a better way. It's a more human. You're not connecting to music if you're only listening to music that was made by computers. Like, who am I to kind of intercept and interrupt and say that that's not the right way to enjoy something? Because at the end of the day, music is entertainment. It's supposed to be. It's a very subjective experience. It's just frustrating. That changed incentives for the musicians too, especially as streaming supplanted supplanted other forms of listening. It now accounts for 84% of global recorded music revenues. I shouldn't be reading. I shouldn't be reading a lot of this. Um, yeah. Reading aloud. Excuse me. This is another thing. You guys have this is like a rant. This is a rant about advertisements that we get on YouTube nowadays about those stupid, god awful games. You have this guy, this human being, right? And it's when we scroll down. It's called when we scroll for new stuff. Our eyes are searching for something. Our eyes are searching for something. The eyes are on the search mode. Everyone probably knows, but so I will try to not sound so didactic and instructive and as if I know a lot of things. So because our eyes are on search mode, it automatically catches on a lot of it automatically catches on something. If we see something that could be entertaining, and in a lot of cases, a lot of the shorts, a lot of reels that we watch, a lot of TikTok videos that we watch, they feature real people. They feature humans, like people, like us, like faces. So advertisers definitely caught up on that. And the most important thing for advertisers is to have something to be ingrained in you. That's the most important thing. They don't give a shit. Excuse my French. They don't care if you don't remember what the gameplay was like. They want you to remember that advertisement, that person, and the game's name. If you realize, a lot of the advertisements like that nowadays feature this one feature, a person playing the game or a person doing some obnoxious, all this like movement shit that is instinctively supposed to instinctively strategized. Excuse me, not instinctively. That's strategized in order to grasp your attention immediately. Like now you remember, what the heck that is, and it's so annoying because I find myself sometimes remembering that advertisement even though I don't want to, even though I want to erase it out of my memory, and it's terrible. It's as if my mind has been shot with this bullet of advertisement that is now permanent. It's like the bullet is lodged in there and I can't find a way to get it out. I'm actually happy that I'm ranting about this, because now I really don't want to watch another YouTube video unless it's absolutely necessary on my phone. I'd still watch it on my on my on my on the browser, because I have ad block, but on my phone I have to watch ads. And if you guys ever heard of playlists, it only sounds good because the songs themselves are great. Like the connectivity is what I mean. The song from the transition. if you have the same Muddy Chord songs, it's not gonna sound, unless the person starts with a screamo, it's not gonna sound different. It's gonna be like this rock and then another colored, different colored rock and then another rock. Talking about rocks, like not the genre, the like rocks, the ones you find in the mountains. And you guys ever noticed those annoying videos that have these god awful pictures? It's like a it's like a candy. It's colorful or whatever it is. It entices, ignites curiosity. And you're like, ooh, what is that? And you click on it. It's like an hour or 3 hours long sometimes, but it's they have to make it over an hour for whatever reason, because I'm assuming because it rather than 59 minutes, if it's like an hour and then 30 something seconds, it's more interesting because of that 1 hour recognition in like a roundup, like a round. This is another thing about, what was it? I think it was a 10,000 hour, or yeah, in order to master something from Malcolm Gladwell. It's not 10,000 hours. It's like 14,000. It's like 14, 16,000. No, but it's definitely not 10,000. He just rounded it up. There's a book called Peak that talks about this. I don't remember specifically, so I can't give you guys any information, but you definitely check that out. But anyways, those videos that are, the songs are AI generated, by the way, and these guys are racking in 300, 400,000 views, and it's just terrifying. They don't like music. I can most certainly guarantee that they don't like music. They don't listen to new albums every day. They probably don't even listen to new albums a week. If they generate that money and if they use it to support, I don't know, their musicians, then that's a different story. But in the end, the very thing that they're doing is, I knew it was bad because they don't fully admit that the music that they put out, the music that they put in those videos, are artificially generated, AI generated. They delete those comments, by the way. That's when I realized, okay, these guys are just doing this shit for money. Fucking parasites. Whenever I see those types of channels, I immediately block them. I was actually thinking of making a video on it. Because Listeners are voting with their ears. Yeah. No one wants to take the time nowadays. That's the problem. Uh, Excuse me. My mic was off. Anyways, New York Times is doing this very interesting challenge. It's a 10-minute challenge. It's called Bruegel's Hunters in the Snow. The painting is called. But the challenge consists of, so it says, today we bring you a new installment of our focus challenges in which we ask you to spend uninterrupted time looking at one piece of art. We'll now feature these on the first Monday of each month, starting today. Sign up here if you'd like to be notified. And with that, let's take a breath, bundle up, and sink into a painting that's almost 500 years old. And it says a few things to consider during your time. What mood does the painting evoke here? Is it joyful, grim? How does that mood change as you look closer? Where does your eye go? How does it travel through the painting? What do you think this painting is about? That's very interesting. I might actually start a challenge of my own where I just look at paintings because there are so many paintings that I haven't seen yet and I haven't spent the time to look at. This may be a very cool thing to start. I might start another channel though. I mean, I have to start another channel. It's cool. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. The 1 hour looking at painting uninterrupted challenge really is interesting. Gave me an idea. Yeah, bye.